Hi, Cancer. Welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your August 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, take out the cross spread as always, and also pull the four agreements, wisdom, the oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. But we're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology lights we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Making a mess over here. Alright, so we have 9, and ninth house energy for you guys is Pisces. We've had Neptune there for quite some time, Saturn as well, and we're actually at the very end of August. We're going to have a full moon in Pisces, so lots of ninth house activity going on this month. Oh, and in general, ninth house points to philosophy, higher learning, and foreign affairs. All right, we have Leo, so makes sense to see this pop up as well, because of course for the first few weeks of August we'll be in Leo season. We're also going to have a new moon there. We're going to have Venus retrograde there. So yeah, definitely lots of significant activity taking place in Leo as well. And for you guys, Leo is your second house of possession, self-worth, and finances. And we have Pluto. So Pluto actually had an extended stay in Capricorn, which is your seventh house of partnerships, contracts, and relationships. It moved out of there briefly into Aquarius, but now it's back in Capricorn, so makes sense to see that pop up as well. It's going to be square with the north and south node as well for a little bit during the month of August, so yeah, definitely some significance with that too. All right, moving on to the main spread. The main situation position, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and squaring that we have the Six of Swords. So seeing these two energies here could just be saying, on the one hand, you might be holding on to something that just gave you a sense of stability and security, but now you might be feeling like you're being nudged towards something new, something different, right? But there could just be a bit of reluctance to let go of what's comfortable and familiar up to this point. And this is Capricorn energy here, which we were just talking about with the dice. So yeah, it could be something that you've had in your life for quite some time. Right. In the foundation position, we have Judgment. So this usually represents an energy of something coming back around from the past for a redo, or at the very least being able to look at it again and possibly get some more understanding around it. And not too surprising to see this come up, given that we'll have that Venus retrograde we spoke about, and also there's going to be a Mercury retrograde too. So, but yeah, looks like something could be coming back around from the past for you to get some additional insight on. All right, in the past position, we have the Eight of Swords. So this is a Gemini energy here, and for you guys, that's your 12th house. So it could just be saying you might have been stuck in your head around the situation rather for a while. Like I said, maybe it's just something that's been a part of your life for a really long time, and coming to the point where you're ready to let it go could just be a bit difficult, right? All right, in the present position, we have the Tower. So I do have to say, given that there is an energy here of, like I said, something that looks like it's ready to be released, but you just haven't necessarily brought yourself to do it just yet, that could be pointing to what this could be leading to the Tower moment for. And then looking, well, I mean, astrologically speaking, there's not a lot of volatile transits that would cause Tower moments just on the surface. But like I said, especially if you have a Cancer placement toward the very end of the Cancer sign, then it'll feel that square aspect with the nodes and then the opposition with Pluto a little bit more. So that might be a little bit more likely for those of you who have your placements toward the very end of Cancer. But yeah, could just be something that most likely needed to go that will be removed from your life. Now, in a positive there in that regard is that in the near future position, we have the Three of Pentacles. So to me, this almost looks like if we take the two cards together, it almost resembles something with a faulty foundation being taken down and then being rebuilt in a much stronger, stable way, right? And something that you're more happy with because you're really helping build it from scratch. So that's what I see coming around with that. So, I mean, given that that's Capricorn energy, we had Capricorn energy here, and we were talking about the Capricorn energy with the Pluto energy too. Let's just say maybe this could be, for example, a huge argument in a relationship, right? And then in the moment, it feels like it's really bad, but then that could actually, help clear the air, although in a not so comfortable way, right? If this was something that needed to be discussed quite some time ago and it finally just comes to the surface in a more volatile way, could just be leading to things being rebuilt in a stronger, better manner after the fact. All right, the position of your influence in a situation, we have the Empress. So the Empress is usually pretty open and receptive, right? Not necessarily active, a little bit more passive, letting things come to them. That could be the energy that you guys are embracing this month. And for some of you, it could be around finances too, given that we see the Venus symbolism there. And like I said, we'll have that Venus retrograde in your second house. So yeah, maybe this is you guys just, taking it easy when it comes to spending, right? Just being a little bit more cautious in that area. In the environment position, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is Pisces energy here, and we were talking about that, given that that's your ninth house, and it came up in the dice as well, and there's going to be that full moon there toward the very end of August. So for some of you, this could just be saying whatever this volatility is, right? Like I said, it looks like it could cause a disruption for sure, right? The tower usually will do that, but it looks like there's a quick cycle of rebuilding from there. And to see this could just be saying that by the time we get toward that Pisces full moon at the end of August, you might be feeling a lot more safe and secure around your situation. All right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is actually an Aries energy here. And for a lot of you, this might be more of a hope, right? Where, like I said, maybe deep down you knew that you needed to take action around this situation to help clear stagnant energy, but you just might have had a difficulty bringing yourself to do it. And like I said, this tower moment might actually end up doing it for you. But whatever the case may be, whether you actually cause the tower moment directly or it's indirectly by, not taking action sooner, looks like it's really going to cause help free up a lot of things, free up some blockages, and get that forward momentum that you needed. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Three of Swords. So, seeing this in the outcome position could just point to some disappointment, right? So let's just look at a super generic example of how this could be playing out, given that for you guys, Libra energy is your fourth house. Let's just say this is the neighborhood you grew up in, right? And, maybe obviously it became comfortable for you because it was familiar, right? You knew everyone there, everything there. But for whatever reason, let's say a career opportunity comes around, right? And it's in a totally different area, but it's a really great opportunity. But you're like, I don't know, I'm comfortable here, right? So you might have outgrown where you grew up. The opportunities you need just aren't there, right? But the comfort and familiarity is hard to leave behind, right? So you could say, okay, finally something comes along that you finally take action, move on, and accept that opportunity. And there could just be some nostalgia, like looking back with regret, right, around leaving the place behind. But overall, that's how I see it playing out. It doesn't look like this is going to necessarily be like a new heartbreak, just more of reflecting back on the past. Which again, like I said, reflecting back on the past, given the Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde energy in August, not too surprising in that regard. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, again, it definitely looks like there's some new opportunities at play for you guys, and like I said, it's just a matter of letting go of the older opportunities to embrace something new. All right, for your Four Agreements card, we have Be Impeccable with Your Word, and it says realize the power of your word. Okay, it says your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. So interesting message there, talking about your word, right? The power of the word. Given that, like I said, with that Mercury retrograde, it's going to be in your third house communication. So, and like I said, it looks like there might have been some action that you needed to take here. And then I gave you that generic example of maybe an argument, right? If you're in a couple, or even just with a family member, given that Libra energy represents fourth house, right? Whatever the case may be, it could be in a conversation that was long overdue. Because it was held back for so long, it might come out in a bit of an abrupt way, right? But then you realize the power of the words, right? And okay, now let's rebuild, let's get things back in order. All right, your Wisdom of your Oracle card is Peace. There's the artwork, and the number is 23. So definitely a good indicator there as well. Or like I said, it looks like that tower moment will probably be short-lived, and then you could actually get things back in order from there. Okay, essential meanings says freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. The Oracle's message: it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and a soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. So yeah, for sure, definitely a positive message there. And then the relationship message says when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. So again, the positive message there as well. And let's say, for example, in a relationship context, if this Ten of Cups energy represents someone else, right? They could be the person that helps you pick up the pieces, right, and see the positive side around the situation, right? So you'll feel like that high level of support there as far as that goes. The prosperity message says this is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. So yeah, again, definitely a positive message there as well. And the fact that I kept mentioning work, right? Like I said, you guys recently had the North Node move into Aries, which is your house of career and social status. So maybe that's going to be an area where we might have some shifts as well. But I feel like they'll be for the overall good in the long run. Right. And lastly, you have a mudra for you guys. This is your mudra here. It's the Shukri mudra. The keyword for it is attunement. All right, let's get this focused. There we go. So there's the info on it. If you want to pause it to take a screenshot to read what it has to say. But under benefits, it says balances the 5 elements, bolsters immunity, rejuvenates the organs and blood, soothes the nerves, evokes a peaceful state of mind. So if that sounds like a movie you think would be beneficial for you guys, I'll put the name in the description of the video as always. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.